It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. In the world of grocery delivery, Imperfect Foods faced a unique challenge, a revolving door of CEOs, a struggle for stability, and from health concerns to expansion setbacks. The company saw 5 different leaders between 2019 and 2022, leaving their C-suite, well, half full. And in a time of uncertainty that many challenges the CEOs face, which is really how do they steer their company to success during challenging times. Now, Imperfect Foods had a real big challenge because did you know that 20% of all harvest produce is discarded because it doesn't meet the cosmetic view of the grocery store? That means they toss it away because it's just the fruit or the vegetable just doesn't look good. So Imperfect Foods decided to tackle this wasteful problem head on, focusing on ugly produce and items that had imperfections that would otherwise land in a landfill of waste. Their struggle became ego conscious, a solution for folks that said, wait a minute, this isn't bad. This is good. We don't have to waste this. So Imperfect Foods found its solution by redefining the grocery delivery system or service, by rescuing imperfect produce and offering a diverse product line. So the company targeted ego-conscious customers who prioritize sustainability. And in the realm of sales, the key takeaway for you as a CEO is to identify your unique value proposition. Just like Imperfect Foods found success in a niche market, businesses and CEOs can thrive by aligning their products and services with the specific needs of a very targeted audience that has a problem. So what's my big takeaway for you? Just like Imperfect Foods, the one thing that stands out is the need for a solid sales system. Take note, CEOs, a solid sales message to a very specific niche that has a problem that you can solve. So it doesn't matter if you have a shift in the market. Doesn't matter if you have a shift in your C-suite. Doesn't matter if things change. What matters most is your company continues to focus on solving a problem with a sales strategy, a sales system, and the sales leadership that it takes to make those hard decisions. You do that, and I promise you, you'll see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Che Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Welcome. We like to start off every single morning with our mantra. And we always have a mantra. We have a belief. You have something that you should say every single day to get you going. Ours at the CEO Sales Huddle is, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, the reason we do that is because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. So I just want you to reinforce to your sales organization and to everyone in the company that selling is serious business. In fact, repeat after me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Now, after we have our mantra, we like to go to the pledge. And we do this every morning, so it's top of mind to us. We're all human beings. It's good to have this stuff as top of mind. We always have a way of forgetting. And our pledge every day is learn, earn, and return. So as a CEO, we have some responsibilities. And here they are. Repeat after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients. Did we not just do a case study on this? In order to get new and existing clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. We get together every morning for 3 objectives. Our number 1 objective is sales progress. You know, as a CEO, this is the opportunity for you to step back and say, you know, what's working really well, and what areas do I need to focus on? We also address any roadblocks that are out there. So sometimes there are roadblocks, the things you have to overcome. We just did a case study on that. And then to really understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be profitable and grow revenue. And the 5 sales pillars, I like to share them every morning because I want to be top of mind to you as a CEO in charge not of your company, but just looking at your sales organization. And that's what we do every morning. Take this 15 minutes, a place that CEOs can gather just to focus on their sales organization. Number one, sales planning. So you should have a one-page CEO sales plan. If you don't, pull it out right now. If you don't, go download it over at ceosalesplan.com. It's not a revenue number. It's what's the systems, what's the strategy, and what's the infrastructure we need to get to $100,000 plus a month. Sales pillar number 2 that every CEO should know is the sales cycle. What's the cycle that customers go to from the time you connect with them to the time you communicate with them in the community to the time they convert? Sales pillar number 3 is the sales messaging. Understand that our words will make us rich. Sales will drive marketing. Marketing never drives sales, by the way. I mean, sales has to go back and say, here's the problems they have. Here's what we're sharing. Here's what they're looking for. And then craft the message that they're going to share with them. And then number 4 is the sales, and this is very important, indicators. We'll go through that with the CEO sales dashboard. I can't wait. We do it every single morning. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. There's only 5 indicators, only 5 metrics you got to really look at. And then number 5 is a super sexy sales team. So we need a sales team. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're the only person there. We need a sales team. And if that's you, that's fine. Welcome. I'm so glad that you can do that. So for those folks that tune in every single morning, I love to say hello to you. Thanks for all the DMs. Thanks for the messages. Look, I appreciate every single one of you. If you're tuning in for every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, let me know you're here. Just go look right below the video and just type hashtag I'm here. I read every comment. I love connecting with you. CEO Sales Huddle is a place that CEOs gather just to understand how to sell more faster. If you're watching the replay, you can't be here every morning at 8 a.m. You have other commitments. I understand that. I respect that. I respect your time, by the way. So look below the video and put hashtag replay. Hashtag replay. And if you're watching on the on-demand streaming platforms, don't worry. We're not leaving you out. I appreciate it. Send me the DM. Now, I'm in my DM every day. Just go over to @IamCheBrown. Hashtag I'm here. Or if you want to drop me a comment or a note so we can give you more value or ask a question that I can answer right here, I'm willing to do that. So let's go over to @IamCheBrown. Now, CEO Sales Huddle is a place that CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. That's why we get together every single day so we can do it more faster. We have a big why. It's about sales growth, accountability, and consistency. And we only ask for 15 minutes a day. There are 1,440 minutes, well, in every day. The last time I checked, there's never 1,441 minutes, by the way. And so we ask for 1% of the day. For you just to slow down as a CEO, take a look over at the sales organization, hear from the sales department, let it be top of mind to you. And when it's top of mind to you, you're just more likely to execute these ideas. Our number one outcome every single morning, our number one outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And it's going to take effort. It's going to take a system. It's going to take consistency, but it's possible. Now we're going to move over to the CEO dashboard. Now, the CEO sales dashboard was created because CEOs were like, you know what? I need a place that I can come to and a place that I can focus just on sales. And when I get here, I need to just know what I need to focus on during this time because I've got a lot going on. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. Through all our trainings, through all our feedback, working with companies, working with individuals, working with sales organizations, even if you're a sales manager or a sales leader or a sales vice president, hey, we honor you, respect you. If you're a team leader, congratulations. It's a big responsibility. And so I want them to know there's only 5 key metrics that you need to measure. And it didn't exist where they could measure these 5 key metrics every day. So we created the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now you can go over to CEO Sales Dashboard right now and you can download it. Now, here's what it's going to look like. Now go over there right now. Just go over to ceosalesdashboard.com, ceosalesdashboard.com. And once you get there, just follow the instructions and you'll be able to download this Excel sheet. Now, this Excel sheet is going to sound overly simplistic, but it works. So here's what I want you to know. Never underestimate the power of the basics. There are 5 categories. There are leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. What I want you to know first is this one premises that drives our whole company, and here it is. What gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets better. So we're going to measure the leads that are coming in. There's some subcategories that you can see there. So we're going to measure the appointments that are coming in. You see some subcategories. You can create your own. Go all the way across to the top Look at today's date. Come down to the column. Let's say you're looking at appointments today. And I want you to put in how many appointments were set yesterday by the sales team. Just the whole sales organization. And then how many appointments were run yesterday by the sales department or your sales organization. Now, I'm going to do a deep dive in appointments. You go ahead and put in how many offers were made yesterday, how many deals were closed. You can customize that for yourself over there. So you go do that now. Just hit on over there now. And then now I'm going to jump in and we're going to focus just on one area. And the area we're going to focus on this morning or this afternoon, whatever time you're watching this, is really appointments. Now, with appointments, I want you to have a couple things that are clear. These categories can be customized, but appointment setting is a skill set. That means you're really good at getting appointments on the calendar. Appointments run is another skill set. That means people showed up. So we're going to measure how many were set. We're going to measure how many were run. Some of you are going to get really fancy smancy, and you're going to measure how many were one-on-one appointments, if that's what you're still doing, whether it's over the phone, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's through a Zoom, a StreamYard, doesn't matter how you're doing it. But you also measure how many were one-to-many. Some of you out there watching, you do something like this. You do webinars. You speak on stages. People watch your videos. And for some of you, when they watch your webinar or watch a pre-recorded video sales letter, that's an appointment. Like you had someone went to the page, and that's an appointment. And then there's collaboration. Put this down in your notes. It's one of my 12 rules for life, but I believe in it so much. And that is collaboration crushes competition. Collaboration crushes competition. You might set appointments just to collaborate, just to be in a conversation with other folks. And then referrals. I know referrals is one of the ways that grows your business. So you know what? One of the things we're going to measure is how many appointments were set for just referrals. Like the sole purpose was just to gather referrals. But then as you finish the CEO Sales Dashboard, which is arguably the number one tool the CEOs use to get to $100,000 a month, I want you to head on over there to Celebrate Wins. Now, this is one of my favorite segments. Because Celebrate Wins, we understand that every day is not cupcakes, unicorns, and rainbows. We understand that. So we're going to slow down because powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So let's ask ourselves 3 questions. Number 1, what are we most proud of for the sales organization yesterday? Listen to them. Listen to the sales organization. What are they most proud of? Number 2, what's the biggest accomplishment that took place yesterday with your sales department? We're going to acknowledge that. And then what is it you want to brag about? It's the CEO that you're most proud of. And this is our 15 minutes. This is when we get to tune in. But we're also going to take a look and understand what obstacles that are out there. And powerful people, same philosophy. We're not to beat ourselves up, but they ask powerful questions. So what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? What's the one thing preventing you today from moving forward? And what's the one thing you can do that if you did it, it would help move your business forward? And you're going to take a step for that. You're going to use that to move the needle. And in moving the needle, well, it shifts the entire business. And it's possible. You may have never been in this type of conversation before. But here's the good news. You're here now. You're in this conversation. You can do this. You can do this. My message to you today is the riches are in the niches. One of the things I admire most about the case study today wasn't so much that I love the case study. It was how can we apply a case study, and you can go back and look at the last 100 plus that we've done easily and say, wow, if the riches are in the niches, and although I'm going to target multiple people, what's the one group, the one individual that is my ideal, I hate to use the word avatar, but my ideal client. And they fit this demographic. And when I speak to them. When I write to them. When I do videos, I'm doing videos to them. When I create products for them. While others can enjoy it, I'm with this group right here. And if that's you, then I want you to focus on the niches. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. I believe that you are an amazing, incredible, one-of-a-kind CEO. You are super amazing. If they haven't told you recently that you're awesome, you're awesome. You're in this thing called entrepreneurship. And even if you're a sales manager or vice president of sales or a team leader for a sales team, you still have that entrepreneur spirit, the entrepreneur mindset. You're the CEO of what's going on in your area. And I believe that today is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason, I want you to hear me, watch me, listen. I believe your best is still yet to come. They haven't seen it yet. Your best is yet to come. So keep tuning in and keep focused on the sales department, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown, the host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve you. I'm out of here. Peace, everybody.